If you watched my last two shorts, you know a beautiful story is unfolding right here at the pond. In the gentle heart of the water, a nest floats quietly, cradling 5 tiny cygnets, only a day old. The nest sways softly with the ripples, a small island of life surrounded by stillness. Huddled close, the cygnets rest beneath the warm spring sun, their downy feathers barely stirring in the breeze. Around them, the pond glistens like a mirror, holding this tender moment as if the whole world has paused to watch. As the morning deepens, the family stirs to life. Gently, their mother slips into the water, leading 5 of her tiny explorers on their very first journey beyond the nest. They follow eagerly, paddling close behind her, discovering the shimmering world that surrounds them. Back at the nest, the other 5 cygnets remain tucked in, sheltered in the soft cradle they've known since hatching. Their father stands nearby, ever watchful. With a tender dip of his head, he checks on them, a silent promise that they, too, are never alone. In this small pond, 2 halves of a family weave the beginnings of their great adventure. Closer now, the magic unfolds right in front of me. The mother glides through the water with 5 tiny cygnets gathered around her like little clouds, their soft down shining in the morning light. Fluffy and weightless, they follow her every gentle move, paddling with tiny feet hidden just beneath the surface. Their father drifts nearby, keeping a quiet, protective watch over his young family. Together, they create a picture of pure peace, a tender parade across the shimmering pond. Near the water's edge, 2 of the cygnets find something new, a cluster of floating plants. They nibble and poke at the leaves with tiny beaks, curiosity lighting up their every move. Each touch, each nibble is a discovery, the first small steps in learning about their world. Around the nest, the family gathers once more. 5 tiny cygnets, still newly hatched, nestle deep within the soft cradle of reeds and down, their tiny heads tucked close to their bodies for warmth. Their soft gray feathers catch the morning light, blending into the nest as if nature herself were hiding them in plain sight. Just beyond, their older brothers and sisters glide across the quiet water, paddling in slow circles around the nest. They stay close to their mother, never straying too far from her steady, guiding presence. The pond itself seems to hold its breath, the ripples pausing, the breeze softening, as if all of nature has paused to honor this tender gathering. Here, in this sheltered corner of the world, 2 stages of new life unfold side by side, the resting and the exploring, the waiting and the wandering. Then, a small moment of courage stirs. One of the little ones from the nest edges closer to the water, his tiny body trembling with hesitation. He perches right at the rim, peering down at the shimmering surface, unsure if he's ready to let go of the nest's safety. In the water, his brothers and sisters notice. They paddle toward him eagerly, chirping soft encouragements, as if calling him into the next chapter of their shared adventure. For a few heartbeats, he waits, caught between the world he knows and the world that awaits. And then, with a tiny leap of faith, he joins them. The pond ripples around him in welcome. Together again, they drift forward into the day, stronger, braver, and forever bound by the ties of family. Back at the nest, the morning moves into a new rhythm. Their mother stands tall in the center, tending to her feathers with slow, graceful strokes, each movement a quiet meditation against the glistening water. Just beyond her, in the sparkling pond, their father becomes a teacher through play. He dips and dives with ease, lifting his tail high into the sky and plunging his long neck deep beneath the surface, stirring tiny ripples that dance in the sunlight. The cygnets watch with wide-eyed wonder. Every movement, a new lesson in this watery world. Eager to follow, they paddle and splash around him, their tiny wings flapping with excitement, their downy bodies bobbing and bouncing like little balls of light on the surface. After a joyful while, the lesson comes to a gentle end. With a soft call and a slow turn of his body, the father gathers his young flock and leads them back toward the nest, cutting a quiet wake across the pond. One by one, the cygnets clamber up the nest's small ramp, their tiny feet slipping and scrambling, little wings flapping for balance, determined to reach their mother waiting above. They settle in close to her side once more, folding themselves into the warmth and safety of her feathers, hearts still fluttering from their adventure. From the water's edge, their father stands guard, his reflection rippling beneath him like a silent echo of his watchful gaze. Around them, the pond grows still again, the ripples fading into glass, as if tucking the morning's lessons deep into its heart. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the swan family's journey, please like the video and subscribe to Wild Shutter CA for more inspiring wildlife moments. Join me capturing the wild's quiet magic, one shutter at a time.